Black and white and brown or we, boy or girl or he or she, that or they, whatever you please. We all breathe, we all bleed, we all want and need to be free. The bad, the good, the in between. Did I fit in at school? Has left us with no space to breathe. I never fit in at school. From a physical point of view, I was always a big kid. I was always taller than everyone. At the same time, I was figuring out who I was at a different pace than everyone else was because I knew what I wanted to do as a job. And at the time, it was like, okay, I'm an outcast. So therefore, I would be even more of an outcast. I would wear funky glasses. I would cut my hair in fun ways. I would just try and stand out any way that I could because I'm unique and because I'm different. I had a lot to learn about myself. You know what I mean? I didn't know everything. I still don't know everything. I'm the little secret nobody's supposed to. It's all part of the process. And I guess with things like the nails, things like whatever I'm doing just for my own mental health, just for me to feel like my best self, for me to be comfortable speaking to you right now. Especially as an artist, especially as someone who has to show my face all the time and represent something. I want to be able to represent something that makes me happy. No, I have no clue. Oh, I know. What's poppin'? What's squanning? How you doing? I take a lot of my strength and I do take a lot of my intuition from my dad. My dad is so set in his ways and so affirmative, you know? And that's something that I take from my dad. From my mom, I'll take her compassion. I'll take her caring for other people. Those are two qualities, for instance, you know, that are valuable. So when it comes down to like a superficial level of just like the way I look or the way I present myself, that's just instinct. And I think it took me coming out of school and coming out of those situations to like realize that I can do that, because sometimes in school you're made to feel like you can only be one thing and or otherwise you'll be bullied. I just can't seem to erase you. So as a black gay man, sometimes I feel uncomfortable in black straight settings. Sometimes I feel like I'll be singled out or I'll be judged. Because there's so much homophobia in the community. What is macho? And for a second, I enjoyed that I have feminine tendencies. Like I was touched by you. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. If I couldn't communicate that through like talking to someone or in that human way, music was always this superhuman way in which I could say how I felt or express how I felt. I just wanna have some fun. I'm just so damn scared she'll find out. Cause if she knew that you wear my jeans, say my name when you fall asleep, cause she'll fit that anniversary. If the number I constantly need you. Music, I think, is definitely something that is so central around my life, just from growing up. My mom was a massive Whitney Houston fan and loved all the big vocalists. My dad loved 90s R&B and Bob Marley.
I can't sing. He said he thinks I can't sing. Anytime I sing, they say to me, "Mom, you can't sing."
His speech didn't come early enough.
That delayed speech.
He didn't say. He could write quite a lot of things, but he didn't say much until he was about 3. And then he had to go to a speech therapist and all that. Now I talk loads.
I told my mom when I was 19, I wrote a letter and I put it under her pillow. She had questions, you know what I mean? And she was very accepting. My dad has had a harder time. He's told him that he's in love with someone. You didn't spend enough time with them doing manly stuff. You know, like that's bullshit. I'm who I am. It's not my dad's fault. It's no one's fault.
I think certain things are supposed to be private. So when it comes to your private life, you keep it private. I suppose what everyone is interested in is in music.
I show him the tongue video, and I'm in the video with a guy caressing me. And the conversation goes, you probably shouldn't have put that in the video, that's your private life. It wouldn't be my private life if I was a straight man.
He's aware of how I feel, say, about certain things. I still respect his views about it, but I can only say what I feel. But then, music, no faults, no flaws.
We see life from different lenses, that's all. And we still love each other and we still want each other to be happy. We're not always gonna agree, but again, we know it's true. No, we're not always gonna agree, but the love is still there, and you know the respect is still there. Have some fun, busy trying. Today we are about to have a casting for the boys who are going to be following me through the language campaign. Any man, straight, gay, whatever, being able to do this is what we're trying to like put forward. That's okay. Even if you aren't, it's okay to do it, and it's possible to do it. The truth is that he looks like you, and he tastes like you. I never want to misuse my platform. When I was growing up, I always wanted someone on TV to tell me that it was okay to be who I was. I'm a work in progress. I've got so much more to learn. There's so many people that I'm working with in regards to this campaign that are going to teach me so much, and that will be of massive value to me. Even after 10 years, this is where everything really begins as far as my purpose as a musician. Absolutely.